Logan Stewart, volunteer intern for the summer 2015. We're going to talk about a hanging power clean. For internship purposes, we're going to talk about the entire movement when in a normal setting, everything's going to be segmented down. We're going to teach everything one movement at a time. So, do the whole thing. First thing we're going to talk about is the hanging shrug. So Logan's going to address the bar. His feet are going to be about as wide as his hips. His hands are going to be on the bar, just outside of his legs. All right, notice his back, nice and straight. All right, and his angle in his back and his lower leg are going to be parallel. He's got his core tight, his chest exaggerating a big chest. His shoulders are back, his butt sticking out. What we do not want to see, his back nice and rounded like this. Hips are up, face is down. We do not want to see that. So go ahead and show us. Good. Good. Shoulders back, nice flat back. He's going to stand up with the bar. All right, keeping that same technique in that same position. All right, first thing we'll talk about is the shrug. So, Logan's going to let the bar, he's going to load the bar, let it go down his legs. Notice how his hips are coming back. Once he gets below his knees, he's going to drive his hips forward towards the wall. All right, really exaggerate, getting those hips through. The bar is going to start to rise. Go ahead and show us one. Good. So when his hips come through, the bar is going to come up. Once that bar is in motion, he's going to start to shrug his shoulders, and that's going to start the entire movement. Go ahead and show us another one. So he's going to load it and go. Good. Now, another thing that we want to see is called triple extension. So his ankles, his knees, and his hips are all going to be extended at the same time in this movement. Go ahead and show us again. So once he loads, he's going to go ahead and go. All right, notice how his ankles, his knees, and his hips were all extended at the same time. And in that's where all the power comes from the clean. So he's going to get those hips through. That's going to let the bar start to rise. Good, drive. Next thing we'll talk about is going to be the high pull. That's the next segment in the hanging power clean. So I'm going to go and address the bar. Go ahead, stand up, Will. Good. So he's going to load the exact same way. Let's go ahead and do one. Load the same way. Going to get his hips through, but now, go ahead and stand up and relax. But now, when that bar is going to come up, once he gets his shrug, the bar is going to start to rise automatically. He's just going to guide it up on his chest. Keep it in tight towards his body. Go ahead and show it. Going to rise. Go. Good. Now, when that bar is staying nice and tight to his body, he's going to start, once he pops his hips, the bar's coming up, he's going to start to sink his hips back and do his front squat, which we'll talk about next. We'll talk about the catch of the clean. So go ahead and show us another one. Keeping that bar nice and tight to his body. Good. Now, one thing Logan has trouble with when he's cleaning by himself is keeping his elbows up. All right, so on the last couple reps, we're bringing them back a little bit. We're going to work on getting our elbows up, keeping the bar nice and tight. Go ahead and show us again, really exaggerate. Elbows up. Good, very good. So when he starts to bring his elbows back, that's going to cause the bar to get away from his body a little bit. The bar's going to have to travel longer distance. We're going to lose some power. So keeping his elbows up, he's going to keep that bar nice and tight. Go and drop it. All right, so next thing we'll talk about, a little bit different. We're going to talk about the front squat and drop unders. So, go ahead and talk about the front squat first. Go ahead and get it up. Like a front squat. All the way up. Good. Now, with the front squat, it's going to be the catch of the power shrug, or the hanging power shrug. So, it's going to have the bar. Go ahead and get around so you can see it. When we catch our clean, he's going to have the bar resting on his chest, and he's just going to hold the bar with those two fingers so he doesn't have to death grip the bar, so he can get his elbows up a little bit easier. So with the front squat, his elbows are going to be up. Going to keep his chest, nice big chest, shoulders back. Going to get back over. He's going to drop his hips into the front squat, just like the back squat, exact same technique. His hips are going to drop back. Go ahead. Keeping his chest up, knees out. You're good. You're good. All right, spotters will be behind him. Good. Once he gets parallel, he's going to go back up. Good. Exact same thing, dropping his hips back, keeping everything, keeping elbows and chest up. Go and drop it. Relax. so what we usually do here, we superset our front squats with drop unders. So it's going to be at the top of his high pull. All right, go ahead, get up. All right, this would simulate we're in that hang clean or in that high pull position. Once he gets here, he's going to work on dropping his hips and catching the bar in his front squats. Go ahead and do it. Here, good. There we go. Elbows up, he's going to drop his hips back, catch it, and back up. One more. Elbows up. Good. Good. Now, once he catches it, he's going to drive through his heels, same as his front squat and his back squat. Once he catches it, he's in that position. He's going to drive up through his heels. Knees are going to be out. Go ahead and drop out. Take it all the way up. All right. So we'll just do one more high pull so he can get comfortable with it. So address the bar. Everything's going to be even, nice flat back. Stand up with it. Good. Now load. Big shrug, high pull. Good. Get that triple extension. So now on this one, once he gets to his high pull, he's going to start working his hips back. All right. Get ready for that catch in his hanging power shrug. Go ahead. Or in his hanging power clean. Here, do the whole thing. Here, he's going to catch it all the way up. Good. Now, when he squats to catch it, we're really only going to use that whenever we are, whenever the weight gets heavy. So we're just going to be real quick with it. So instead of dropping down, we're just going to catch it nice and quick. All right? Go ahead. He's going to load. Be nice and quick. Go ahead. Elbows up and catch it. He's going to stay on his heels. Came forward on that one a little bit. Another good thing to look at are his knees. If his knees come over his toes, come out towards where I am, he's going to start to be on the balls of his feet. He's going to be too far out in front. So he's going to end up falling forward. So we want to catch on our heels, drive that weight back up just like a front squat. Go ahead and do another one. Here, load. Good. Good. We're going to catch it. Yeah, work on catching that. Dropping our hips back, all the way down, and back up. Good. Now, whenever we're finished, he's going to let the bar, he's going to deadlift the bar all the way back down, keeping that proper technique all the way down. Avoid risk of injury. Going to stand up, and we're done.